I'm Onika Mclean, and welcome to the Laugh House. Can I hear you guys? Let me see. Can I see you? Who we got here? We got Rita. We got Cassandra. Hi, Cassandra. How are you?
Hi.
Good, how are you?
Hey, Cherise. Hey,
Hi, how are
Josie.
you?
Josie, unmute yourself.
Hi.
Hello.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Welcome to the Comedy Hour. I am Onika McClain. I'm going to start it off. We have some wonderful comedians here for you guys tonight. So I hope you guys have a wonderful time. And we're going to get started, okay? Okay, you're supposed to say okay.
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 I know this is an interactive type of thing, right? It's interactive. Let me try to make sure I can see myself. Y'all can see me clearly?
We
I got
can.
this virtual background.
Looks good.
You like it?
Yes.
Good. How was your weeks? How was your weeks, guys?
Wonderful.
Wonderful.
Wonderful, wonderful. We got Kamala Harris in the building. What y'all think about that?
Yes.
Yeah, like Black Girl
Excited.
Magic, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Where are you coming to us from? What
Oh,
state?
I'm from Brooklyn, New York.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Brooklyn's
So
in the
right.
house.
So this is the one thing that's good about this whole pandemic, right? You can get comedians from all over the world to come in and give you guys laughter.
Exactly. I'm excited.
Yeah. Okay, so we got Kamala. I want to see y'all. Okay, let me see. I'm gonna just move around. We got Kamala. Okay, look, everybody come to the Zoom. Oh, the people that got their stand in. Sharice, why are you not showing yourself? You ain't do your hair today? Sharice, Josie, why y'all got your stand in picture? I want to see what you're working with. Let me tell you what happened. You can tell, right? So you can tell, right? When this first started, it was so crazy. I work from home. Also, I'm working in the legal industry. So I'm working from home. And as soon as they figured out this Zoom, that was it. They was instead of sending an email, oh, keep everybody unmuted. Right, unmuted. Stay unmuted. Okay. So as soon as the Zoom, I don't know, somebody told somebody about a Zoom, and then that was it. Instead of an email, they're sending you Zoom links because everybody want to see what you're working with, right?
Exactly.
So you can tell the people with the nice homes, right? The people with the nice homes, they come to the Zoom meetings, they be all back here. Look at them. Look at them. Trying to show off all nice stuff. Like, yeah, guys. The dog be barking, running around. Oh, stop it, Fluffy. Stop it. Leave Glitter alone. Somebody told somebody about a Zoom, and then that was it. Instead of an email, they're sending you Zoom. This is some backup. I hear myself again. Instead of an email, they're sending you Zoom links because everybody wants to. I'm hearing myself again, guys.
We're hearing it too. We're hearing it too.
Production.
We're good. We're good. We're good.
Oh, okay, we're good. Okay. So, and you could tell the guy, right, that don't really have much because they came to the Zoom meeting like this. Because they don't want you to see their stuff. They like, I miss y'all. When we gonna be back to work? We're like 20-something weeks out of this. 20-something. It's only 52 weeks in a year. Like enough. Corona, like enough.
Exactly.
Enough. Y'all working from home?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, that is. Anybody got any school-age children?
Yes.
Are you trying to teach them, or what you trying to do?
I'm trying to stay alive because it's killing me.
I bet you'll pay that teacher some money that she won now, right?
Absolutely.
Teacher's proud. Be like, if you just come here and talk to him, if you just talk to him, because he won't listen to me. If you come here and you talk to him, remember you used to put him in a corner. When I try to put him in a corner, he won't stay in the corner. Trying to teach these kids long division. Did y'all see that video with a little girl? She was asleep in homeschool. She was knocked out. She was knocked out so bad that the teacher had to text the parents and say, "Could you go in the living room and wake Yolanda up? Could you wake her up?" They text the parents. The parents upstairs having an argument. See, I told you. I knew when you was going to the store that you was going to see that woman. I knew you was going to see that woman. Who is that? Who is that? That's not even the woman. I mean, this the teacher. This the teacher. Go downstairs and wake her up. Okay, we fought all night. She didn't get no rest. I'm sorry.
Oh no.
So I have 2 children. I have a 26-year-old and a 21-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, no. Black don't crack unless you smoke it.
Mhm.
And I ain't smoking. But let me tell you what do crack. This left knee and my left eye be doing the thing that they ain't got no business doing. I'll be like, come back over here. We ain't finished yet. We still looking for a good man. I stay together. So, okay, guys, we're going to get this show started. I have a bunch of amazing comedians throughout the country. They're from all over the doggone country, Mississippi, Ohio, Florida, just everywhere. I'm from Brooklyn. Like, we got a good show for you guys tonight. What's going to happen is I'm going to come on at the end, and I'm going to introduce the comedians just so you'll have a little plethora of me and all this fabulous talent. Okay, so you guys ready? Are you guys ready? Okay,
Yes.
so I'm gonna need to get energy, right? You gotta act like you're not in your house. You have your drink. If you have your drink, you got your drinks, guys? Nobody got no drinks. Are you muted? Did
I have
something
my
happen?
ice
Did I
cream
get
cone.
stuck?
I have my ice cream cone.
You got your ice cream cone? Okay, you feel good is what I wanna know. Do you have the thing that you need? Do you have the thing
Dude, I
that
had to go get my wine.
Yeah, get your wine, guys.
Ready.
Get your wine, guys.
Yes, I got
But we have to get y'all energy up. Guys, y'all got to start clapping it up. The comedians need energy in order to give you their best work. So let's start clapping it up, guys. Let's clap it up. Come on, let me hear you. Let me hear you. Let me hear you. Everybody, come on.
Yes.
Hey, what's up, ladies?
Hello.
Good to see y'all. I noticed it's all ladies here tonight, so I'm here to listen. I'm not here to say nothing. I'm here to listen. I am whatever y'all want. Y'all need some car wash? Y'all let me know. I'm here to do it. Y'all just let me know what we got to do. Is anybody single in here? Anybody single in this Zoom? Right here. Miss Crutchfield, you is single?
Yes, and loving it.
Okay, I see you, girl. Crutchfield, I see. And you got dishes hanging, okay, on display. Okay, you ready for a man to be up in there. Miss Crutchfield, I don't know if you guys ever seen, I was reading this article that said the United States is the largest country in the world for single women. Have you ladies noticed that? It says we're the largest country. And I was curious why. They say the reason why, because they say the United States, we have an abundance of short men. Have you ladies noticed that walking around? Any of you ladies ever been with a short man before in your lifetime? You ever been with a short man before and you ever snuggled up with a short man and you felt like a pig in the blanket a little bit? You know what I mean? Like your back is warm, but your ankles are just so cold in that bed. You ever been like that before? Like, baby, hold me. He's like, girl, I'm only 5'1". We got to plug this space heater up. That's what we bought it for. Come on now. Now, they say women, I'm clearly not a woman. They say women don't like dating short men because short men have this disease called Napoleon complex. You ladies believe in that?
Yes.
Yes, you believe in it, right? They say short men are very aggressive. I just don't agree with the size because it says it starts from 5'7" and below, and I'm 5'7". I don't got Napoleon complex at all. My lady is 5'10", and when she goes out dancing with her girlfriend, she becomes 6'10". Does that make sense? I freaking love it. When you see us walking together, holding hands, shoot, we look like Bubbles and Michael Jackson walking around New York City. You know what I mean? Like, hey, pretty baby, with your high heels on. I was like, I'll do it. You know. We all been quarantined in, man. I'm just sick of watching CNN. I'm just getting sick of watching Governor Cuomo's face. He just has a strong face to me. Golly, he looks like the new husband your grandma married that don't let you use the electricity at night. He looked like one of them old. Turn off that water. You say, yeah, I married your grandma, not you. Go ahead and sit down. All right, go on. Grandma's husband's here. Go ahead and sit down. Y'all didn't ask me to stay. Go ahead home. It's getting dark. Y'all need to start traveling back. That's what Cuomo looked like. But it's all different, man. We're in a pandemic. I'm getting used to Zoom. Mike, I'm originally from Florida, like Onika said. I'm from Florida, from Tampa, Florida. Yeah. What part of Florida are you from, Miss Crutchfield?
West Palm Beach. West Palm Beach.
So you already know what it is. You already know what it is. You've been with a couple of scrubs before. If you're from West Palm Beach, you already know what's Palm Beach there. You be with a man he'll lie and say he work at a Fortune 500 company. He talking about being a cashier at Winn-Dixie. That's the type of Florida lies.
What you know about Winn-Dixie?
Shoot, I was there. My granddaddy used to work at Piggly Wiggly's. I know all about it, I'm deep in the South, man. Shoot, I had an alligator at my birthday party. I'm deep in the South like that. Yeah, man. My grandmother, she's 94 years old. She lives in Tampa, Florida, 94 years old. So it's good that we've been doing Zoom because we can't meet as a family, since I live in New York, I can't really go down there to visit, you know what I mean? So we had to do Zoom family meetings. So we had a Zoom family meeting. All 80 of us got on the call because my cousin, she recently came out of the closet. And we're all excited for her, but it was kind of a pantry because we grew up with her. Like we knew what she was doing throughout our life. You know what I mean? We knew what she was licking and sticking. You know what I mean? So we knew what was going on with my cousin, but she had the courage to tell my 94-year-old grandmother that she was now a lesbian. It was amazing. And my grandmother got us on the Zoom call. She goes, hey, we're going to have a family meeting. I need everyone to mute themselves. And if you don't have anything positive to say, don't unmute yourself. I have an announcement as a matriarch of this family. I want to tell you guys that your cousin has came out of the closet and she is now a thespian. And we need to support her as in this family and make sure she feels supported. And I said, Grandma, I had to unmute myself. That's very progressive, but the proper term is lesbian. She is not a thespian. And she said, hold up, baby. I think I got it right because she's a thespian because she was acting like she liked dick for 21 years. That's exactly what she is. Had me introducing all these nice men at my church. She could have told me. We could have introduced her to the choir. We could have seen what's going on. I was all right. Let me mute my grandmother for a minute. Let me mute her. I'm happy about this pandemic. What I do for a living, I'm a kindergarten teacher. So I'm so happy when I'm not doing stand-up because with Zoom, it's so easy to teach. As soon as they have an outfit and start screaming, oh, you've been muted. Sorry. Oh my God. I just had to mute you guys. Oh, I'm so sorry. My life is different. I work at a Hebrew school, so I work with a lot of Jewish people. More specifically, Israeli people. If you don't know people from Israel, they're very tough people because back in Israel, they're forced to serve in the military for 3 years. They're very argumentative. They're aggressive. So when they tell me to do stuff, I just do it because I don't want problems where I work. You know what I mean? But my mother, she's from Tampa, Florida. Said, Jerry, you got to stand up for yourself. You can't let Jewish people push you around. I had to tell my mom, I said, I understand that, but Mom, if these Jewish people killed Jesus, like, what do you think they're going to do to me? Like, what do you think's going to happen? You know what I mean? Okay, some New Testament readers. I see you guys are there. Appreciate that. To everyone muted, slicha, if you're Jewish in here, we appreciate that, man. It's rough, man, because I like teaching. A lot of people make fun of teachers. I don't. I'm a great teacher. Every day I've taught kindergarten, we've had 100% graduation rate. So we take pride in that down there,
100%. Right.
It's hard. It's hard, C and K make the same sound, but it's a different letter. That'll F you up down there if you don't know about it. There you go. Hey, Miss Pittman, welcome. You better unmute yourself, Miss Pittman. I got a good laugh too. Good. Hey, okay, yeah. So yeah, it's good. Like it's the reason why I love teaching kindergarten because the biggest fear in a 5-year-old's life is going to timeout. That's their biggest fear. And me having that power, man. Like I feel like a bearded black Vladimir Putin in my classroom. Does that make sense? I get to make all the rules. I send the most children to timeout. I never really do. It's only on April Fool's Day. If you know 5-year-olds, they love playing jokes on like adults. And last year, this kid got me, goes, hey, Mr. Waters, like, hey. He said, are you hungry? I said, yes, I'm hungry. He said, would you like a brownie? I was like, sure. His mother makes great brownies, bake sale, sells out. And he reaches in his book bag and then he gives me the picture of the letter E in brown crayon. Take a moment if it stumped you. You can unmute yourself and think about it. And he's like, it's a brown E. You get it, a brownie. I said, hey, come on and go to timeout, brother. It's time for us to go. Come on and go to timeout. It's rough. I teach in Harlem too. So we got a lot of situations. We had a situation where we thought we had a kid that had a gun in his book bag. So everybody was scared. They said, Jared, can you go up and talk to this kid? We think he might be suicidal. I said, I just moved to New York. I can't go out like this. No, I'm not going up there. I'm not going. So we had to break into his notebook and he writes on Monday, I see no changes. I wake up in the morning, ask myself, is life worth living or should I blast myself? And I was like, yeah, he ain't suicidal. He just loves Tupac. That's all it is. He just loves gangster rap. Ain't not a crime to love gangster rap. It's rough because I work with 84 women. I'm the only dude that works here. So I told you, I listen a lot. Every time I get a chance, I listen. But it's rough being the only man there because as a man, you'll just start accepting lies at the job because you're aware the truth is worse than the lie. Like the lie they tell at my job all the time is like, Jared, could you be kind and courteous and lift up the toilet seat when you pee? We share a staff bathroom. We're getting a lot of complaints about yellow drops on the seat and on that wall. Could you please try and lift it up? Yeah, Miss Crutch, that's what it said to my face. And I'm highly offended because I know I'm not the one peeing on the toilet seat at my job. I got one stream. I shoot it straight when I'm in there. I know it's not me. I'm 112% sure that women pee on toilet seats. Okay, a lot of y'all don't got your screen on, so I can tell a lot of you lying right now. You know what I mean? I don't know any woman in the Zoom or any woman in the world that actually sits on public toilets. You guys kind of squat like 8 feet in the air and you piss like Niagara Falls and that water bounces everywhere. We know we do is call them out. Look at it. Miss Pittman's a toilet seat pisser. Dana's a toilet seat pisser. Kelsey's a toilet seat pisser. And if I can be honest with you, random strangers, the real reason why I know I'm not the one peeing on the toilet seat at my job, because the honest truth, at my job, I pee in the sink. It's simple. I put my balls in. There's no kickback. You know what I mean? That's what I do. That's how I live, man. I feel like I'm getting old, man. I feel like I'm getting old. I feel like the oldest you feel in your life is when you go to a movie theater. Remember when we used to go to movie theaters? That's when you feel old. You ever go to a movie theater, like a reclining movie theater, then you just fall asleep 14 minutes into the movie? Like, what was that movie about? I was like, girl, I don't know, but it made me feel good. I could tell you that. That was a feel-good movie. Tyler Perry put you right to sleep. That's what I know. We'll just appreciate that. It's just so different, man. It's so different to just like react and do everything else, right? I had this situation where you ever thank Jesus for something that you know Jesus would not be happy you thanked him about? You ever been that type of person before? 8 months ago, my fiance texted me. He's like, Jared, I'm not pregnant. I just thought, thank Jesus, like he's an on-time God. Yes, he is. I was like, man, God will not be happy that I'm thanking him about this, man. But things are just freaking moving. I've been watching just a lot of just maybe too much TV, to the point too much TV where I don't even know what I'm watching anymore. Does everyone feel like that a little bit? I watched this the Black Lives Matter, but I was like, you know what? I got to be out there. So I went to go march with the Black Lives Matter. I've been doing like almost every day. And sometimes I feel bad because I be going when I'm tired. And the only real reason why I'm going to the protest because they're giving out free Gatorade and grapes. I'm like, yeah, I got to care about my black health. You know what I mean? I need some of these black grapes. You know what I mean? We don't know who's running for president. Tanya, thank you. That was a delayed laugh. I appreciate that. You must be driving in a tunnel or something. That's good. My life is it's been a little different how we're working. You know, I've been watching a lot of movies. I've been watching you ever watch this movie called Big with Tom Hanks about him dating a older woman. I realized I've done a lot of stuff. I used to date this old woman when I was 21. I dated a 61-year-old before, and it was amazing. She had good skin, everything else. The only problem was every time we like try to mess around, we couldn't have the ceiling fan on. Every time we had a ceiling fan, she just go to sleep. So I don't know why old women and ceiling fans, they just always fall asleep when they see the ceiling fan. I don't know what was going on. But I feel like we was going on inside this pandemic. I had to delay my wedding. I had to freaking do that. That was tough. I had to delay my wedding. We were supposed to get married in April and the pandemic hit. So we had to postpone the wedding another year. That was very tough, very rough. Me and my lady been together 8 long years, 8 beautiful long years. So I enjoy that. We ain't been together for the whole time. Year 4, she broke up with me. She said I lost myself when I moved to New York. So I had to pretend I lost myself. So that was very uncomfortable. Act like I didn't know who I was. You know what I mean? But I did it. You know, I thought I could move on, but I couldn't. I was sad. You ever cried in a cold shower while holding an ice cream sandwich? You ever been that lonely before? You ever been that sad before? You ever just cried in a cold shower? Ain't nobody to turn to. Like I did anything to get her back. I put an earring in my ear. Now when you see me, I look like a Dominican baseball player. I did anything. That's what love will make you do. Love will make you do those crazy things. So we met 8 years. 8 years ago, we met in Orlando, Florida. 8 years we met in Orlando, Florida. And our first date, we went to Disney World and I proposed on our first date. Trying to be romantic, I proposed on our first date. She was very scared, very scared. Sorry if you hear noise. It's a crack infested building, but we're going to get them saved. That's what we're going to do. We're trying to get them saved. So I proposed on our first date, just playing around, trying to propose on my first date, trying to be funny. She was very scared. I'll never do that again. So last year we went to Paris, France, and I recreated the moment, went to Disneyland, Paris, asked her, can I change your social security card forever? She said, yes. It was a beautiful thing. The only problem was we had an engagement party. And if you ever been to France, it's unlimited drinks, right? So she got drunk on her engagement party. She's drinking, she's knocking them things back. Now she's a Florida girl, but she's Caribbean and Spanish. So it's a beautiful accent sober, but when she's drunk, that accent's annoying very fast. It makes sense? She's drunk in Paris. Me want food, me want chicken, me want. I said, listen, Lord Farquaad, let's get in this Uber. Like, we're ready to go. Come on, let's go. I'm trying to get in the Uber. She's drunk, right? I'm trying to get in the Uber. She finally gets in the Uber and he's driving way too fast. And he's swerving and she projectile vomits in the car, right? She vomits all over this guy's seat. I'm trying to apologize to him. He's probably calling me the N-word in French. I don't know what it is, but I know what it sounds like. There's like a lot of R's he's spewing out in that car, right? So I have to take her back to my car, back to the hotel, inside everything else. I don't know if anybody's carried a drunk one before. You carried your drunk girlfriends. You don't want to do it. People are watching me carry this lifeless woman throughout Paris, France. I'm like dragging her. People wondering like, what's going on? I'm like, hey, this is American love. This is what it looks like in America, American love. And we finally get to the hotel. The bellboy walks up. I was like, what's wrong? He said, the hotel elevator's broken. So I have to take her up 5 flights of stairs. I told you she's taller than me. Now she's heavier than me. Does that make sense? First floor, we take another break. The second floor, we got to take another break. I take her heels off to try to make her lighter. Still can't do it. We go to the third floor. We take another break. Elevator still not working. We finally get to the 5th floor. I put the key in the door. I lay her gently on the bed. I put the covers on her. My neck is hurting. My back is hurting. My neck is sore. And I just go to the bathroom inside the hotel and I look myself in the mirror. And then I just ask myself, I was like, hey, yo, how did Bill Cosby do this? Like, how was he freaking doing this? One bad back, like nobody, Theo was nowhere around. How did he do this, man?
Oh.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, I reached my contractual obligation to the show. I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Peace and blessings. Have a good night.
Good night. Thank you. Yes, yes. That was good.
Oh God. Okay. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Come on, guys. Clap it up again. Clap it up again for Jared. That was hilarious. Okay. We're going to keep this show moving. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for some more comedy? Say yeah, yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That's
yeah.
Jared's cat. Okay. You got his Cash App? Okay. Rita, your Cash App is up there. Okay, so please donate. Please donate to the comedians and support live comedy. So we're gonna keep this trainer moving. Our next comedian is amazing. She's one of my favorites. Mississippi Rays, right, Rita?
Yeah.
Mississippi Rays, and just give it up, guys, for Rita Brent. Give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Hey. All right, can everybody hear me? What's up? What's up? We good? We good? All right. We'll try not to mess up. I got hats back here. What's poppin', ladies? It's like a whole bunch of women on here. That's what's up. That's what's up. I too am Team Kamala. I heard Onika talking about Kamala Harris. I'm Team Kamala. Now, Kamala is an AKA, and I'm a member of Delta Sigma Theta. So I don't know if I have any sorors. I got any sorors. What's up, sorors? What's up? Yeah, what's up, Saraj? Yeah, I pledged Delta Pi 2008 at Jackson State, and I keep it all the way real. I have not paid my dues since 2008, Saraj. I have not paid my dues. It's been rough on me, and it gets weird because a lot of people calling, they're like, hey, can you write a letter for my baby to get into the sorority? And I'm like, I kind of need to write a letter to myself for myself to make sure I'm still in the sorority because I ain't paid my dues in 12 years. But I'm Team Kamala all day, every day. So I heard y'all have kids and everything. And, in Mississippi, it's like half and half. Some of the kids in school, some of them not. And I used to be a substitute teacher, so my opinion is a little different. I feel like you should just let the kids go to school because kids are already nasty. You know what I'm saying? They've been nasty. They've been eating boogers and food off the floor their whole life. They built for times like this. You know what I'm saying? Like these kids ain't gonna be fazed by the virus, really. I remember I was a substitute teacher. I was on the playground with the kids. I saw a little boy give his friend a sneeze as a gift. He was like, be my friend forever. You know what I'm saying? Kids been nasty. The cafeteria lady's nasty. I saw one of them. She put my chicken on the plate with her bare hands. You understand? So they gonna be fine at the school. Let the kids go to school. Let them go to school. But they worry about the kids, but the adults don't have good hygiene either. Now speaking for myself, I'm a devoted germaphobe, you know what I'm saying? Not like inject yourself with disinfectant type, but I'm a devoted germaphobe. But I'm a little quirky when it comes to hygiene. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm in public and I use the bathroom, of course I wash my hands. But when I'm at home, I'm a little like nasty. I'm low-key nasty. That's basically what I'm trying to say. Like if I wake up in the middle of the night to use a bathroom and I wipe myself and I get a little pee on my hand, I'm gonna wipe it on my gown and go back to bed, y'all. Like I'm not finna be washing my hands in the middle of the night because I'm trying to go back to bed. You understand what I'm saying? I'm not finna be doing it. And then the CDC say you're supposed to wash your hands to the birthday song, but they never specified which one. You know what I'm saying? Because the white people birthday song real fast, happy birthday to you, and they out of there. But our birthday song is about 4 or 5 verses long. You know, somebody got to come in and preach. You got a rapper got to come in and do some bars. You know what I'm saying? You'll be washing your hands to the break of dawn. You wash to the black birthday song. So I'm just not gonna do it. I mean, it's just pee. It'll dry up. You know, it can go back to the earth. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what R. Kelly said. But you know, but let me say this though. I am looking forward to going back to the black church after all of this because hopefully we'll make the right adjustments. You know what I'm saying? I feel like things need to change in the black church. This is the thing that we need. Like COVID might be a blessing in disguise, you know, because now when you go to the black church, they're not going to be able to say, look at your neighbor and say, like, I'm not going to look at my neighbor and say nothing. Because if the neighbor say something and a little spit end up on my nose, now we got to fight in the church house because I don't know if you got the COVID. You understand? And I'm already not a fan of that. Look at your neighbor every 4 or 5 minutes because I'm like, Pastor, you got the microphone. You tell my neighbor what need to be said. Nigga, like this is your job. Why am I doing your job? Talking to the neighbor. You talk to the neighbor. But it's gonna have to change in the black church, you know, because the verse in the Bible is like, where 2 or 3 are gathered, there I am in the midst. We got to change that now to where 2 or 3 are scattered. Amen. There I am in the midst. You got to scatter now.
Good.
You understand what I'm saying?
That's good.
You got to scatter. But this is good. This is good for the black church because maybe now they'll condense the choir and kick the folks out who can't sing no way. Since they got the social distance, they can only have about 5 or 6 instead of 60 people up there and everybody can't sing. I'm hoping when we get back to the black church that praise dancing will have ended, particularly old praise dancers, because I'm just trying to figure out at what age do you stop praise dancing? You know, like, is it in the bylaws? At what age you ought to just let it go? You know, because they be dancing to old songs like "I'll Fly Away Someday." Well, that ain't a good praise dancing song. You understand? But if you got arthritis, if you're wearing a slip, you understand, if you got to take your teeth out to brush them, you probably don't need to be praise dancing. You need to sit down. So hopefully when we get back to the black church, they won't be doing none of that, you know. But I had the last time I was in the black church, I felt like we was too close together. Like it was just too congested. Because I was sitting at the pew. I was sitting on the pew and I was sitting like in the middle. And this lady came down the aisle. She had a big behind. It was huge, gigantic. She came down the aisle. And instead of her sitting at the end of the pew, you know, she want to sit in the middle. She's like, can I sit right there? And my head, I'm thinking, you ain't going to fit right here, ma'am. But she was determined to sit in the middle of the pew. So she squeezed by me, you know, and she grazed my face just a little bit before she sat down. And just kind of grazed it just real fast. And I looked at my mirror and she had wiped my eyebrows off with her ass. That's all I'm saying. It's too congested, guys. We got to do better. Too congested. Too congested. And every time she stood up, her behind was looking surprised, you know, because my eyebrows was back there. And, you know, and the pastor talking about, look at your neighbor. I don't want to look at her and say nothing. She done wipe my eyebrows off. You understand? Yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I'm a little jealous of the women with the big booties because I don't know if you can tell, but I'm a little skinny. You know, I'm a little jealous of the women with the big booties. You know, big booties come in handy. They really do. I realized this the last time I was traveling. I was at the airport. You know, they got them fancy restrooms where the toilet flush automatically, right? And so I had finished doing my thing and I was waiting on the toilet to flush. few seconds passed by, it still didn't flush because it didn't detect no booty meat. Like it didn't register my behind as a behind, and it did not flush. Now the lady next to me must have had a big behind because hers was flushing the whole time. It sounded like a garbage disposal, you know, like a garbage disposal. But I had to twerk over my toilet just to get it to flush. You understand? So big booties do come in handy, you know what I'm saying? But like Onika said, I'm from Mississippi. Yes, I'm from Mississippi. I live in Brooklyn right now, and I spent most of my quarantine time in Mississippi. But I said, you know, we got to hurry up and get back to New York because our rent here in New York is a smooth $2,100. And you know, I said I need to be here. $2,100 for a 700 square foot apartment. And I'll be honest, I'm thinking about going back to Mississippi, you know, because I get more bang for my buck. Like for $2,100 in Mississippi, I could get 5 acres, a mule, and 2 slaves if I wanted to. You understand what I'm saying? You know, I could really get my bang for my buck in oh, nigga, I could get, you know what I'm saying? I'm wasting my time here. That's what I feel like. I'm wasting my time. You know, they don't get no army discount or nothing. I'm a veteran. You know, I served in the army for 9 years. I feel like I ought to get some kind of discount, you know. Now, usually when I tell people I was in the military, usually when I tell people I was in the military, they get excited. You know, they be like, thank you for sacrificing your life for the country. But I just be honest with y'all, I was in the army band, so I ain't sacrificed a damn thing. I'm just gonna be honest. I wasn't no danger. You know, I mean, I'm a veteran on paper, you know, but I wasn't no real soldier. You know, like the real soldiers had weapons. I had drumsticks, you understand? They went to war. I went to band practice, you know, and I grew up in the South. And so when I joined the army, like the only connection I knew to the army was, you know, I was in the army of the Lord. Like that's all I knew before I got in, you know. So if you don't laugh tonight, you ain't patriotic. I'm just throwing that out there. Okay? You ain't patriotic if you don't laugh tonight. But yeah, man. I mean, I like being from Mississippi. I'm trying to change the narrative, you know, because people think crazy things. You know, they do think we have a slave mentality. They think we dumb in Mississippi. You know, like I met somebody here in New York and I told him where I was from. I said, I'm from Mississippi. And he was like, oh, I thought y'all sounded differently. I'm like, what do you think we sound like? You know, I was from Mississippi, so I was kind, smart, and potent. Like, what you think? What you think? We pay for stuff in cotton? Like, what you think, bro? You think we pay for stuff in cotton, not cash? Like, no, bro. All of us ain't like that. We educated, and we not all dumb, you know? And I take offense to that, this idea that only Mississippians are dumb, because I don't care where you come from. Everybody got dumb friends. You know, you ain't got to say their name, but everybody got dumb friends. And let me say, a few years ago, one of my dumb friends called me in the middle of the night. I was scared because I knew something was wrong. And she was like, hey, Rita, I got something to tell you. I said, what's up? She was like, our friend was in an accident. I said, what happened to him? She said, well, they told me he was ejaculated from the car. I said, okay. Now, I could have corrected her. She said the man was ejaculated from the car. I could have corrected her, but being the good friend that I am, I just went along with it. I said, okay, well, tell me, how fast was he coming? Since you say he got ejaculated from the car, how fast was he coming down the highway? And she said she didn't know. And I said, okay, well, was he wearing a seatbelt? She said, no, he wasn't wearing no protection either. I said, so he just raw dogging in these streets. You know, I just kept it going. But, you know, everybody got dumb friends. I don't care if some of y'all slow because you ain't laughing. It's eject, not ejaculate for the slow folks on the Zoom. Okay, some of y'all looking like, I don't understand what's wrong with being ejaculated from the car. Yeah, I'm from Mississippi. And, you know, it is what it is. Now, you know, Mississippi is a place that is we are a hospitable state. We're known for our blues. We're known for our music. We're known for our bigotry. We're known for the sexism. We're known for everything. We're also known for homophobia. And I know the previous comedian, Jared, was talking about his cousin or somebody who came out the closet. And yeah, that's me, bro. I came out of the closet last September in Mississippi, and it was the best thing I've ever done in life. I feel free now that I'm out of the closet, but I don't know what to wear now that I'm out of there. Okay, yeah, that was corny. Now I don't know what to wear. But yeah, like I came out of the closet. I was at a show. I did it live, you know. I was like doing my jokes, and I was like, hey, by the way, I'm gay. And then I quickly left the state, you know, like I immediately moved from Mississippi to New York. Like I migrated north like a slave. So I'm kind of like a runaway gay. So if y'all see, if you see my picture on the tree, snatch it down. I'm looking over my shoulder, like, oh, the straight mouse are gonna come get me. Take me back to the penis plantation. I'm kind of scared since I done left. But yeah, I came out the closet, and it's interesting, at home in Mississippi, it was a big deal. Like, yo, Rita came out the closet, is a big deal. And I get to New York and everybody's gay. Like, it's like a prerequisite. I'm not even special anymore. I'm really disappointed about that. I get here and everybody's gay. So it's not a big deal. But I'm still trying to figure out my story. And the people in New York, like, they have their story down pat. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ask them in New York, what's your story? When you came out, how long you been gay? And they act like it's like Martin Luther King deep for them. Like, they know, like, I knew in my mother's womb I was gonna be gay. I knew someday I would be punching and munching on the carpet. Now I'm gay at last, thank God Almighty, I'm gay at last. Like, that ain't my experience, bro. Like, I don't have a story like that yet, Like, for real, all I know is, I started playing basketball in the 8th grade on a Monday, and by Friday I was gay. Like, that's how quick it happened. I don't know what it is about lesbians and basketball, but it's they go hand in hand, But I can't answer these questions. I'm not advanced yet, because people are asking me these deep questions like, do you think you were born gay? And I'm like, I don't know. I really don't remember breastfeeding as a child thinking this is what I want to do when I grow up. You understand what I'm saying? I can't tell you that I was born gay. Like, that's not, I just don't know. I didn't breastfeed. Okay, maybe y'all can get that. Y'all on mute. That's a good joke. People laugh at that. So anyway, yeah. So I am happy now. I have a wonderful woman that I'm with, and I used to have a husband. Yeah, I used to have a husband. I just kind of forgot to tell him that I was gay when we got married. It just kind of slipped my mind. You know how you walk into a room and you're like, I was supposed to do something. I just forgot to tell him. I told him I had experiences with women. I just didn't tell him they had been for my whole life. So he was the experiment. So yeah, that marriage lasted for a good 6 or 7 minutes. When we got divorced, we didn't have nothing to split. Like, that's how short our marriage was. Usually when you get divorced from somebody, you split important things like assets, but we were splitting like salt and pepper, paper towels, it was pretty embarrassing. So yeah, I have a little experience, and I tell ladies like, listen to me, because I used to have a man, I lost a man. Like, it's important that you do what you can to take care of your man. It really is. Because now I'm a Christian now, so it says somewhere in the Bible, in the red words, it said, what you won't do for your man, then another man will. It's in there somewhere in the scripture. I don't know what particular chapter, but it's in the red words. It's in the red words. Now, Jared or Jacob, the comedian before me, was talking about his cousin, and told her grandmama that she was coming out. I have not told my grandmother yet because I am scared. I am scared to tell my grandmother. I have not told her yet. Now, I feel like in my spirit she know, but I just don't know, because grandmamas be knowing, and every time she asks about my lady, she'd be like, how your little friend doing? And that's cold right there. How your little friend doing? Grandmas don't acknowledge spouses. She just be like, how your little friend doing? That's how she say it. So I know she knows. But I feel like when I finally tell her, she'll just be like, oh, I always knew my grandbaby was a bulldagger. She in her 70s, so she used to my mama be on my case. My mama be like, you cannot tell your grandmother because she got high blood pressure. We don't want nothing to happen to her, And I'm like, we need to think about this. My grandmother, she used to pick cotton. She survived that. She survived segregation. And now she eats chitlins and pork. If she can survive all that, I think she can handle the fact that I eat a little cat. You understand what I'm saying? We need to give grandma some credit. You understand? Hey, man. Onika, I don't know how much time I got left. I know I'm zooming through this.
You can do one more if you want, but I think we good.
Okay, you said I can do one more if I want. It's not clean, and they say we got to keep it clean. So
Okay.
I might not do that one. I'll save that one. Maybe y'all can go to my sip on this tea and figure out. I got a little joke about, giving women tips on how to excel doing fellatio. So y'all can go look on YouTube and figure that out. Okay. But no, I'll read a Brent.
Social media. Give me
Yeah,
social
thank
media.
you. Give my shirts. What's Divine Can't Be Denied. RitaBrent.com. Follow me at Rita Brent Comedy. Thank y'all so much.
Thank you. Give it up for Rita, guys.
Thank you. Good job.
Great job.
Good job.
You got her Cash App right there. Please Cash App and donate to the comedians. Thank you so much. All right, so then we have one more, and then so are you guys ready for more comedy?
Yes.
Yes.
Are you guys having a good time?
Yes.
Yes.
Fun, right? I'm telling you, you feel like you're outside, but you're inside, but you're outside, but you're inside. Let me tell you, okay. Okay, so coming to the stage, this is my favorite. He is so funny to me. You got your favorite comedian in front of mine. So coming to the stage or the Zoom or look in his box. I don't know how y'all want to say it. You say it however you want to say it. Mr. Mark Gregory. Give it up for Mark Gregory, guys.
Yo, what's going on? How's everybody doing?
All right. Great.
All right, we got one person that's talking. Thank you. Well, listen, man, I am appreciative of this show, man. Because things it's been a little difficult. Not working. I'm a full-time comedian. That's how I made my money, right? Been not working. Money's a little bit tight. Okay, I'm not broke. I don't want you to think that. The way I refer to it is I'm in between blessings. Anybody, that's your story. You're not broke, you're just in between.
Mm-hmm.
Well, let the church say amen if that's you.
Amen.
Yeah, listen, I like the other comedians. I live in an apartment in Brooklyn, and I had to go talk to my neighbor the other day because he did something that was disrespectful, right? I went and knocked on his door and was like, yo, why did you change your Wi-Fi password? Right? That's inconsiderate, right? In the middle of a pandemic, you understand? Like all we have is Netflix. Come on, you can't do that, man. That's extremely inconsiderate. Now, Miss Crutchfield, how you gonna go back and leave? You've been on for everybody else. Yeah, come on back. Right? You was the only person participating. Everybody else been in this position the whole show and stuff. Yeah, come on, we need you. And then the unemployment went away. The $600 is gone. That's gone. Okay, so you just back to getting it how you can. But what's funny though, the $600 had people acting extra bougie. People was acting, you know what I mean? Like people was acting like that was they $600 from their job. Because one of my homeboy was talking, and he said, hey, boy, listen, hey, man, I'm about to mess around and get a mortgage, dog. I'm about to get a house. I'm thinking about getting a house. I said, you gonna get a house with the 600? He was like, yeah, man. I'm gonna get a house, so I'll probably get a loft apartment out in Manhattan. I said, dog, I'm about to get an apartment in Manhattan. He pulled out the iPad and was showing me pictures like this gonna be the basement. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get the basement finished, and this gonna be the kids' room. I said, dog, stop. You are not getting an apartment with the $600, right? You're doing way too much, man. But you all are in DC at the heart of what I call of the goofiness. Y'all right there at the headquarters of the goofiness. Okay, Ms. Crutchfield, I'm pretty sure you saw this. About a month ago, President Trump stood on the White House lawn and said he tested positively negative for COVID. Do you remember this, people, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then right after that, he said he tested negatively positive. What? Hold on. What part of it? How? Okay, that's all I want to know. How? Negatively positive, positively negative. I felt like I was back in middle school algebra. You know, your teacher, you go to the board and solve a problem. You be confused, like, whoo, I don't think I know this one right here. I definitely, yeah, that's confusing, man. And for a minute there, we thought Bernie was going to be able to get him out of there, right? That's what we thought. And then Bernie was like, nah, I need to go ahead and take a nap. I'm gonna go ahead and bow out at this point. Which was cool, because you know, Bernie in his 70s, if Bernie would have been out here, he would have been on a respirator, so it's good. Bernie jumped out right in time. But not only that, man, Bernie, when you see him, this is what you kind of get. Like, he look a little, my word for Bernie Sanders is he looks disheveled, okay? Yeah. Bernie Sanders looks like that public defender that when you see him, you know you're going to jail. Don't he? What? Bernie walk in court with that wrinkled suit and the pants don't go all the way to the ankle. As soon as you see him, you're like, oh, I know I'm going to jail. Hey, Your Honor, I want to change my plea. I'm going to go ahead and plead guilty. Nah, I know we're here. I'm going to jail. Come on, man. Not messing around with Bernie. And now we have Kamala Harris, right? Joe Biden picks her.
Black female. Power to the female.
Power to the female, but let's be honest though, black people, everybody ain't rocking with Kamala, right? You know, everybody's not rocking with her because of her past and some of the, you know, some of the people that she put in jail. But the biggest thing, you know, which is one of the things I hate that we do as a people, we love questioning people's blackness. Okay, she not black enough. That's what's going on right now. We trying to, you know, see how black she is. Then it don't help, okay, that she's married to a white man. That's the crux of the argument right there, okay? But let's go back a little bit. Let's be fair, okay? Because one of our greatest Negro leaders, right, was married to a white woman, okay? Ms. Crutchfield, did you know that Frederick Douglass was married to a white woman? Did you know this? Yeah, Frederick Douglass, the abolitionist, was married to a white woman, but he just wasn't married to any white woman. The white lady that he married helped him gain his freedom from slavery, okay? So that changes the complexity of the story, because personally, I love not just black women, I love chocolate women, okay? I'm talking about put her in the oven on 350 degrees for about 45 minutes chocolate. Okay, open the oven back up and like, nah, that ain't it. Put it in there for another 30 minutes. I'm talking about, you know, that type of crispy. But if there was a white woman that was willing to get me free from the shackles of oppression, you, Miss White Woman, finna get these inches, okay? Because come on now, what we talking about? You think I'm about to stay in bondage? No. I'll be like Martin Luther King. Let freedom ring through them raisins in the potato salad. Let freedom ring, Miss White Woman. Let freedom ring as we wear our matching Birkenstocks, Miss White Woman. Let freedom ring through this Kraft mac and cheese. No, I'm not talking about the 5 different cheeses. And yeah, come on, man. What are we talking about here?
Macaroni pie.
Either way it going on, I feel like we need to get some reparations at this point. I don't know. Maybe Kamala can help with that. Maybe she can get us some reparations. I feel like this is our time, right? As black people, everybody screaming Black Lives Matter. This is our time to ask for everything. Listen, right now, I go in stores and have these cashiers shook. I get to the register and be like, hey, you all accept Black Lives Matter discount? And they be, because, you know, don't nobody want to be that person where they call management, like, just give it to him. Whatever he wants, just give him 20%, right? But here's the thing with reparations, though, right? We need to establish who is black for real, okay? Because I'm sure you get this in DC. Y'all have a lot of different ethnicities as well as in New York, right? It's a lot of black people, a lot of people who are black. But if you ask them, some of them will say they're not black, right? Like Dominicans and Puerto Ricans, okay? I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. As soon as they start passing out the first round of reparations checks, everybody is gonna want to be black at that moment, right? We'll have one big reparations party in New York as well as DC. You know who's gonna come into the party? Yo, Julio, you know this is the black people party. He gonna be like, I know, but my friend, I black today. You like, nah, it don't work like that, Julio. So we need to come up with like a questionnaire, right? The questionnaire will let you know if you really been rocking with us, right? Like if you, Ms. Crutchfield, we just really need one question, okay? Here's the question. in the movie, what's love got to do with it? What did Ike tell Tina to eat? If you can't answer that, everybody know that, right? If you can't answer that question, you can't come into the party, man. Come on, what we talking about? Everybody knows he told her to eat the cake. That's it, man. Okay?
Eat the cake.
Eat the cake. That's it. Eat the cake. Miss Moore, how you doing? You doing all right? Go ahead and unmute yourself. We just got 2 people just laughing. That's it. All right, Ms. Pressure, I'll talk to you. So you, I know Jared asked you said you are single, right? You just got to do that quick. She like, no, I went on okay Cupid and got a man.
I mean, it depends on the question. It depends on the question you're asking.
No, I said you did say you're single, right?
I did.
Okay, now you live in a. I'm just going to ask you another question. It's not too intrusive. You got your own home or you renting?
I have a home.
Okay, cool. That because let me tell you. Okay, so I'm talking to a young lady, right? And this is I'm in a whole new area right now. Okay, and what I mean by that is the lady that I'm talking to, she got a home. Okay, she has a mortgage. Prior to this, I've only dealt with ladies that rent it. Okay, and I never thought the disparity will be that big. It's a major difference dealing with the woman that has a mortgage versus the lady that's renting, okay? When the lady is renting her apartment, condo, loft, whatever, anything that goes wrong, the landlord is responsible for the repairs, okay? But as the boyfriend of a lady who has a home with the mortgage, I am the one that is responsible for any and everything that goes wrong in this house. Listen, Miss Crutchfield.
That's right.
2 months into the situation, she was like, do you know how to install a toilet? I was like, what? I know where I sit on the toilet. I know that much. Anything else, right? And you listen, toilet repair is this. If something wrong with the toilet, once I take the back part off and lift that ball up, if that don't fix it, I don't know what to do. Okay? Yeah, come on, man. What we talking? Because it's too much pressure. It really is. You know, like ladies, y'all will question the dude's manhood, right? She was like, you know, I need this tree cut down. And then you own the saw. I was like a chainsaw. I was like, nah, you know what? I just don't know what type of man these days don't have no saw. I was like, this man, what? I got an apartment. Where am I gonna get a chainsaw in my house? This mortgage. I'm like, no, see, you putting way too much pressure on me. It should not be this complicated. But I will say this, ladies, single. If you single, please, if you do anything, please just pray and just be like, yo, is this the person who I'm supposed to be with? Because ladies, I'll be honest with y'all have it hard. And it is some bum dudes out here, okay? Don't listen, if you don't hear nothing I'm saying, please do not give all of your good years to the wrong person. That's my message, okay? And I'm gonna tell you why I say that, okay? My aunt just got a divorce in February, okay? Now, my aunt is 85 years old. What auntie? What are we talking about, fam? What exactly are we talking about? You got a divorce at 85. Now, you done put up with this man's stuff for the last 40 years. And the last 10 minutes of your life, you can't take it no more. Come on, man. Come on, right? And I went and talked to her. I was like, auntie, what did you do that for? She had an attitude like, don't worry about me. I'm going to find somebody. I was like, no, you not. No. It's over for you, auntie. I said, listen, the next man you're going to see is Jesus. You understand what I'm saying? Like, that is who's going to meet you at the pearly gate. Jesus, come on, man. You know, like, right? And then you all got to deal with, y'all got to deal with crazy dudes. Miss Crutchfield, you ever dealt with a crazy dude?
No.
You've never had a crazy dude?
Oh, yeah. Well, one.
Okay. I was about to say, so I just met you and you going to lie to me.
I had to think.
And you said you from Florida? Come on, man. That's all in the water. It's crazy, dude. Okay. Because during this pandemic, man, I've had time to reflect. Like I know, like I got a little crazy in me, but I understand like my type of crazy. Like I'm not my crazy is I'm a little bit possessive. Okay, I'm the type. If me and you in a relationship and you got male friends or whatever, I ain't with all that hug. You know what I mean? Like you see one of your male friends, not if we together. Ain't none of that. I went to church with a young lady, okay, and the pastor walked up to hug her. I stepped in front and was like, "Nah, fam, not today.
Hello.
You want to hug her, you can hug me, and I give her the hug, but ain't
No, you ain't saying give me an hour.
Nah, ain't about to be no chest to chest, breast to breast touching. Ain't none of that.
Just exaggerate.
I'm just saying.
Going on, right?
What are you doing over there?
Okay, I think it sounds like it's a monster in here. We good? Okay. And if you do want to go over to the other side and mess with a white dude, you got to be careful even then, because white dudes, they really don't believe in getting a divorce. You ever notice that? Like, white man ain't finna divorce you because they don't want to lose their property. They don't want to lose their 401k. They definitely not finna pay alimony. White men will get you out of here quick, fast, in a hurry. They're like, hey, Miss Crutchfield, what's that? As soon as you look, they will bop you upside your head, will hit you with an iPad, and will drag you out of the house and will dig a ditch in the backyard and put you on TV and do the best acting job. And they will say, my wife has been missing for over a week. You're like, no, she's not. She is in the backyard. What are you talking about? But I know this much. You can't even walk behind a black woman doing an argument. Let you get aggressive doing an argument, and she thinks you about to do something. She's like, whoa, see, what you're not gonna do is walk past. No. Oh, you want to hit somebody? How about you go bust your mama upside the head? That's what you can bust. Go bust your mama in the head. And then after you do that, go bust them dishes. Can you do that? Go do the dishes. Can you do that? Yeah. And then go take the trash out. Yeah, you take the trash out. How about you go bust some responsibility? You just be in the house. Well, can't do nothing around here. Yeah, you can't, man. It's it. I tell a lot of my male friends, man, if they got a side piece, go ahead and let it go. Yeah, listen, that's because one thing about men, we think we slick, right? Men think we slick, but we are not slicker than y'all. Okay, no matter how many text messages we delete, no matter how we clean the house after we done had extracurricular company, but there is one thing that we never factor into the equation, and that is women's intuition. What? Y'all intuition is crazy. Miss Crutchfield, you would be at work typing on your computer, and the Holy Spirit will start talking to you. Shit like that. You said Dante's doing what? He's sending text messages at 2 in the morning. And
True.
Listen.
That's true.
Every man has been woken up by, so who is Tanika? You like, I don't know who's Tanika. Randy, the Holy Spirit already told me that you talking to the girl. Who is she? You be like, he really told you that? No, for real. No, quit playing. Like, because I'm messing with her. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm messing with her. I confess. At this point, I just want to know how you met the girl. How did you know the girl? Because you can't, how can you combat that? How can you combat the Holy Spirit, right? But our president, though, and I'm going to be honest with you, though, our president guy, you talking about out here, okay? Barack had to stay faithful to one woman for 100 years, and then Trump come behind him with multiple baby mamas, and don't even care about it. He's like, yeah, I mean, what we talking about? What are we talking about? Okay, but yo, did you see this? Y'all saw that? What's my man named Herman Cain died? That was messed up, right? Yeah, Herman Cain gone. He was just at the little rally in Oklahoma with no mask on, just out here. Future, mask off, questioning COVID. What? 2 weeks later, he laid up on the ventilator, out of here. out of here. But you know the craziest part? Herman, there have been like at least 8 tweets that have been sent from Herman Cain's account. Miss Crenshaw, did you know this? Yeah, I saw the tweet. I dropped my phone and was like, I thought it was a ghost. You know, black people, they don't play with that, man. But I think what happened was Herman Cain was on his deathbed, on the ventilator, breathing. And Trump went to go see him. Was like, Herman, hey, let me get that Twitter password and username, fam. Let me get that Twitter. Let me get that Twitter info. Hey, well, listen, man. That has been my time. Let's do this. Let's link on social media. On Instagram. Let's do Instagram. If you are on Instagram, please follow me. It is Comic Mark Greg, COMICMARKGREG. Once again, Comic Mark Greg, COMIC. And boom, there we go. From there.
No, she messed it up a little bit.
Oh yeah, Greg. Shout out to whoever is doing this right here. You can tell they went to public school. They put Comic Mark E. Listen, just take your time, okay? Because you're doing stuff too quick. That's your problem over there. Okay, there. Okay, Comic Mark Greg. Yeah, that's the lesson for today. Take your time, people. Okay, because when you rush, you make a mistake. There you go. Last thing, Miss Crutchfield, how do you pronounce your first name?
If I told you, you still wouldn't understand. It's Sanella. It's spelled Sanil. I'm from Florida, remember?
Okay, I'm gonna just call you Keisha. I'm gonna just say Keisha because that's too hard to say. That's Sanella. What's that mean?
I'm from Florida. Somebody just named me. They just gave me a name. I call it unique. It means unique.
You're right. It's unique. I didn't know what that was. I thought whoever put my wrong name in there typed your name. That's what I thought happened. I didn't know what was going on. But listen, thank you all for your time. Yeah, I'm from Florida. Thank you. I'm Mark Gregory.
Give it up again for Mark Gregory, guys.
Woo, woo, woo.
Oh.
Woo.
So we talking about Donald Trump. Boy, oh boy, we better get to the polls. Because this Donald Trump is crazy gangster. When before all this happened, I kept saying it. I was like, Donald Trump is a gangster. Donald Trump came into the office with open cases, guys. Open cases.
Mm-hmm. That's
His
right.
lawyer told on him. And he tweeted, snitches get stitches.
Uh-huh.
Then after that, right? He called Nancy Pelosi a raggedy bee. You remember that? He called her a third-rate politician. But I mean, that's a raggedy bee. He cheated on his first wife with his second wife, his second wife with his third wife, his third wife with the pornographic stripper. And he had sex with her raw. And at that time, the only thing he's pulling out of is international trade negotiations. That's the gangster stuff. He's spray painting peaceful protesters just so he can take a selfie in front of a church that he was not invited to with the Bible upside down. That is a Lucifer. That is some crazy stuff. That would just happen. Like Donald Trump. And right now, he's like this. He called Joe Sleepy Joe. Right, he called Sleepy Joe. I'm saying he's thinking to himself now, they're gonna get Kamala, right? They're gonna try to get them a black lady. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna get me a black lady too. Mike Pence like, no, you can't do that. You got me. I can do whatever I want to do. Go call back Omarosa again. Call back Omarosa. So Donald Trump is crazy enough to do that, right? If he could fire the vice president, he would fire the vice president because he fired everybody else in his cabinet. He's crazy. I'm a little bit mad at Barack Obama though now. I'm a little bit mad at Barack Obama because I feel like this. If we let Donald Trump get away with all this stuff, Barack could have gotten away with some stuff too. He could have gotten away with giving us reparations and then calling this something else. That's all I'm saying. We had a brother in office and we still fighting for reparations, black people. Like, come on. We could have gotten something. Look at all this money they're giving out for the stimulus. My sister worked at McDonald's. She brought home fries. Like, he could have called it anything. He could have called it a disability. He could have called it a disability. You can't hate on no disability. Disability Act, you cannot hate on disability. He could have said, my big lips makes it hard for me to pronounce these, and that's why I need a check, is what I'm saying. I need a check. But that didn't happen. Barack, I'm a little bit upset. I just hope Kamala, when she come in there, that, you know, because Joe is so old, like he gonna be like 78 years old when he get in there. So she's just gonna be pushing him around in his wheelchair. She's gonna be really sitting in the Oval Office. And I don't know, if you ever hired a black woman to do anything, y'all know we take over. We take over every corporation. We take over every job. I've been doing comedy for 2 years, and I was saying to them, y'all gonna hire me as the headliner? They was like, the headliner? We got some more. I was like, oh, okay. So I guess I'll just be in there. Like, black women, something about us, once we get a little position, boy, we walking around.
Yeah.
Can't you see her? Can't you see her in the Oval Office there before he get there in the morning? He's like, Kamala, why are you sitting in my chair? Well, I got here early, and then the early bird catches the worm, Joe. They're gonna be telling him what to say in the press conference. She's like, come here, get that off your lip, get that off your lip. See, you got me in here this press conference looking stupid. You'll be like, what's wrong with you? You can tell Kamala's mean. You can tell she likes it, but she looked like she could fight. She looked like she could fight. You know? Like, she went to HBCU, but it was like the good and bad hair. She had the good hair, and you could tell that she could fight. And something about her lips say that she smoked like Pall Malls or something like Wilson Hedges. She looked like she smoked them in the dark, and she don't want nobody to know, but she looked like she still smoked them. You know, that's what Barack looked like. He used to smoke too. I think that's what's happening with them too. I don't know. That's what's happening with them too. It's Black Lives Matter. So they're like, you gotta hire a woman, Joe, and she gotta be a black woman. He's like, a black woman? Well, who we got? We got Kamala. Yeah, okay, I know Kamala because she used to work with Bo. Well, who else we got? We got Keisha and we got Stacy. No, I can't. I ain't hiring nobody named Keisha. What about the girl Kamala? Let's just take her. That's what happened. That's how they married that girl going to decision. But she gonna boss him around. Oh, this is gonna be different. She gonna boy, they gonna be like this. So what? She gonna be having her own State of the Union address. Where she gonna have her. Beyonce come out dancing first. They got glitter and sparkles because you know all that black girl magic and stuff. She gonna have her own. You know when you hire a black woman to do anything, y'all know we take over. Y'all know we take over. We be running the law office, ain't got no law degree. You be like, she ain't got no degree in she's the smartest person in here. She's the smartest person in here. We always take on people's stuff like it's our stuff. That's our problem. We're not selfish. It be the church, right? The whole church. So when we started this pandemic stuff, right? My pastor got married again, right? So it's the first lady, but it's not really the first lady because she took him from the first lady. Something like Kamala was doing back in the days with that guy. I don't know. So now we call her the second lady behind her back, but she really is the first lady. Okay, so this is what happened, right? We're in the church when this first started, and the church started doing the Zoom meeting. So the church doing the Zoom meetings, and I'm like, okay, this is good. So pastor there with second first lady, and it's okay, but the house not clean because you know the cleaning lady could come. And I'm saying this little second first lady is young. She should be able to clean the house, but I guess she don't. So anyway, she got on red bottoms and the house dirty. I'm okay, whatever. Why are you standing there with red bottoms on in your house, girl? Okay, so whatever. It's okay. They cut to a praise dancer. So now they're the praise dancer. The praise dancer lady not even ready. She's still moving her furniture. She moving her furniture when she's supposed to be praise dancing, right? So we looking like, this don't make no sense. Right? So she start praise dancing. She's doing it, right? And she's doing it. She's like, yeah, glory. And she's doing it. She's not old like Rita was saying. She's young, right? Her feet is ashy, but she's young, right? And she's doing it. And she stumped her toe. She stumped her toe in the middle of the pregnancy. And she said, "Oh damn! First of all, you're gonna say damn on my Zoom live. You stumped your toe because your steps was not ordered by God. Because God, the Holy Spirit wouldn't allow you to stump your toe like that. Like I don't. She wouldn't. He wouldn't. He wouldn't. So I had to break up with this guy. Lord, anybody mess with any Tibbs? Y'all been messing with any Tibbs? Boy, I'm so glad I broke up with him before this pandemic because he was a Tibb. You know these men that's like manipulative, argumentative, combative. You gotta leave them Tibbs alone because they always want to argue about something. When you said you want peanut butter and jelly, I said I don't like no damn peanut butter. I said jelly. He be like, damn Raymond. I said, okay. He always want to argue about something because he always want to be cheating is what it is. I'm trying to get a man that's able. You know, somebody that's responsible. You know, somebody that's reliable. But you know, that kind of man. I'm just trying to do that. Yeah, I need an able man. Fashionable, like I don't know, somebody is what I'm trying to do. So the cheaters in the corona, y'all know there was cheaters in the coronavirus, right? Because some of y'all know you was messing with people's husbands and y'all got broken up with because you couldn't go see you and her. You just want somebody to help you bring some waters in your house, but he with his wife. But okay, so the corona cheaters, right? You couldn't really cheat in the corona like you wanted to because the only thing you could do in the beginning when this first started happening was go to the store. All you could do is go to the store. Like how many times are you gonna go to the store, right?
And get a loaf of bread.
Right. You just keep on going to the store. I want some peanut butter and jelly. So why would you bring peanut butter and no jelly? Because you can go back to the store. You said you wanted Fruit Loops. Why wouldn't you bring no milk? You're not gonna eat no dry Fruit Loops. You want to go back to the store? I sent this boy to get a pack of cigarettes. He gonna bring me one cigarette. I said, why would you bring me one cigarette? You went all the way to the supermarket to get me one cigarette. Why would you do that? Why wouldn't you just buy me a pack of cigarettes like I asked you? Talking about he'll go back to the store 19 times. Will you tell me what her name is then? You might as well just move with her then, because if you're gonna willing to go back to the store 19 times, you want to be with her, is what I'm saying. And you should be with her. It's ridiculous. Treat us. It's ridiculous. I don't know. I'm trying to raise these kids. It's a lot. Because they grown. They don't want to leave. Talking about I ruined the world for them. These millennials, like it's just they the herpes of humanity is what they are. And they won't leave. Itchy what they do over. Oh, I'm feeling depressed. I'm feeling anxiety. I'm feeling all this stuff. You're like, what in the world's going on? Like, just get out my house. By the time I was my daughter's age, I was married, had a house and a car, and he had a mistress. Like I was a grown woman. Like, I was calling the girl house like, stop messing with my husband. I was grown. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. Now they're just sitting in the room, they look grown on Instagram and Facebook, but they don't be really grown and they don't want to leave and they just talk shit. But you can't make your own doctor's appointment. You're going to talk crap to me and you can't make your own doctor's appointment. I just don't understand that. I can't respect you as a woman if you can't make your doctor's appointment. I got to do it. It's okay. I don't know how many of y'all got grown kids. But my oldest daughter is a rapper, right? She's a gangster rapper. She ain't never had a fight. She went to private school all her life. She ain't never had no fight. I'm a mother like her. But she a gangster rapper. All this so she can get likes on Instagram. Her lyrics are driving me crazy. One of her lyrics, just listen to this. My mother was a crackhead. I ain't smoked crack a day in my life. These are my real teeth, guys. Are you kidding me? Because she couldn't find a word to rhyme with. Instead, I gotta be a crackhead.
Wow.
I didn't know my dad. You didn't know your dad? I was married to this joker for 17 years. What are you talking about? Why are you saying this stuff to the people on the internet? That is not true. My other daughter is an activist. She's the president of the Black Student Union in her school. Let's give it up for her, guys.
Yay, yay.
Problem is, she goes to one of those prissy white schools. I know how that is. Only 3 of them in the union. So I'm messing up. I'm like, so what do you guys do at your meetings? You look at each other and say, your life matter, your life matter, your life matter. Now Black lives are really mattering, though, right? Look what's happening. Lord, we got to give it up, though. We got to give it up to the real pioneers of this Black Lives Matter movement. You know, this is why it's so revived right now. And I know y'all gonna be like, but it's the truth. It's the truth. The person that hates racism more than Black people is white women that date Black men. Let me tell you something. Them ladies be angry about oppression. They be so pissed off. They been yelping the police department. You don't see them, they be like, come on, Shaniqua, put on your lace front. Do you see what they doing to y'all men? I mean, our men, like, let's go. This is ridiculous. That's why you see all the Black Lives Matter movement, those marches, all those white ladies in yoga pants. They marching for their men. They like, I can't breathe, goddammit. Like, they marching for their men. And it's always like some cute white girl. It's always some cute white girl. I'm just saying, because the unattractive white women are the Karens of the world. Those are the complainants. It's the unattractive white women. They people say, oh, it's white women. No, it's not just all white women.
Yeah, you're right.
Unattractive white women.
Right.
Because unattractive white women think that they know they're supposed to be getting some privilege and they're not feeling it. They're like, somebody's supposed to be kissing my butt and nobody is, and it makes them really, really angry. You know? I think an unattractive white woman invented Yelp. You that mad over bottomless mimosas, Karen? I mean, it's bottomless mimosas. Like, what are you so angry about? It's a lot. It's unattractive white women. That's the barbecue Becky's and the dog park Diane's and the corner store Caroline and the real Karen. Like, those are unattractive white women. Those are not beautiful white women. The whole world kiss their ass. They be like, war where? Holocaust? Who? That's my time, guys. I hope you had a good time.
Great job. Good job.
So what I want you guys to do is follow me on social media. Please follow me on social media. It's Onika D. Mclean. If you're on Instagram, it should be on Instagram. If you're on Facebook, it's Onika Mclean. And follow all the other comedians that you guys see here tonight. And make sure that you support live comedy. We had a good time performing for you all.
Thank you, Onika. We appreciate it, y'all. If y'all can yourselves and give them a hand.
Yes.
A hand.
Thank you.
Good.
Woo!
So,
Great job.
Great job.
Please tip if you can, please tip the comedians. I posted their Cash App name. Follow them on social media. For our Friday comedy shows, we're gonna have them every Friday. Check out our emails. You should be getting a survey soon. And that's it. Hope we had a good time. And tell a friend to tell a friend. Thank you so much. We're going to keep up the screen so you can catch the Cash App name.
All right. Should we leave it?
So they can the Cash App name. Jacob Lee. I mean, I keep calling him Jacob. Have mercy.
Jared.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jared. He had another gig.
Okay, cool.